from Liam Burt. Drogheda now working the ball into the box, and they've given that away. It was a pass from Brown given to Wilson, but now Wilson's after giving the ball away. Cross put in by Lyons, and Lyons just couldn't get enough power on that header. It was a really good cross there by Markey into Lyons. The pitch looks well there.
Yeah, it certainly is. It's not too cold tonight, not too warm either as well. I'm looking at some of the games over in the Euros are 32, 35 degrees, and with player fatigue these days, you can't have players running around the heat. We've already seen one player at the Euro so far succumb to some cardiac arrest, and certainly something that can happen as well if players are playing too hot temperatures, you know.
Absolutely, and it was good to hear that Christian Eriksen discharged from hospital this evening, the Danish midfielder. I know it really shook the football world. Here is Tierney now on the ball. He feeds it through to Kelly. Kelly inside the box and shot with his left foot. Gets it under the goalkeeper. Yes. And it's a goal for Bohemians. Just 10 minutes on the clock. That was a brilliant play through from Ross Tierney into Georgie Kelly. And Adamosu came out. He tried to spread himself, but Kelly did really well to finish underneath the Drogheda United goalkeeper. Just 10 minutes on the clock. Bohemians 1, Drogheda United 0.
It's a great goal by Georgie Kelly. It's a fantastic ball by Ross Tierney as well. And you know what? I thought for a second that wasn't going to go in when the goalkeeper got a touch on it, but I'm delighted with Georgie Kelly there. He's well worth his goals this season. He's working he really works hard, and delighted for him again to get on the score sheet early on. It's a massive goal early on to get here for Bows.
Really good play. Of course, Wilson playing the pass down to Tierney.
Ali Coote and Ross Tierney picking the bunch there to try to get the ball to one of them, but obviously he did look offside from there.
Lovely floated ball as well by Livingston. So Drogheda now back in possession. Here's Brown down the right hand side, gets around Burke really well, comes inside then. Markey on the ball, good dribbling here by the former St. Pat's man, inside to Murray, back out to Markey. He's on the edge of the box, swings across here with his left boot, and that's a good header away by Kieran Kelly.
Some great play once again down the right there by James Brown and Darragh Markey. Good header away though by Kieran Kelly.
Ball comes back in here, and it's Murray, tries to find Lyons in as a shot, and that one just goes over the bar. And you'd have to say a striker as lethal as Chris Lyons should be getting her first place. You need to be putting together unbeaten runs much longer than 4 matches.
Absolutely, it's been a bit of a stop-start season at times, but this second series of game, the Pats game aside, you can't really fault a lot of the performances. We've won games comfortably. And
Tierney with a snapshot here, and that one just goes past the post. Not a bad effort there from about 23, 24 yards from Ross Tierney. Yeah. Throw in short there to. One back here by Tierney. Good play here by the young Bohemians midfielder. Strokes the ball across the field to Coote. And Coote there perhaps trying to be a bit too clever.
Yeah, the little back heel just. He didn't realise what way the player was running just in behind him there, but it was a good move there. That could have been really something that would have unlocked Drogheda once again.
Massey on the ball now for Drogheda United. Picks out O'Reilly. Daniel O'Reilly, a former Cherry Orchard man, went to Fulham as a teenager but came back to Ireland in 2014.
A few spells with Shells and Finn Harps as well. He's a decent centre half, to be fair to him.
Here's Murray on the ball now for Drogheda. Brown back inside. Murray and Deegan with a quick 1-2. Now it's Doyle. Good play here by Drogheda. Good first time passing. And then there's a shot and it's tipped over the bar by James Talbot. And that was a brilliant effort from Ronan Murray. The 20 starting to swing in the favour of Drogheda United here. O'Reilly now on the ball, plays out right, and the ball comes in from Brown, and Wilson clears that one away. Burt, good control, managed to hook that ball away to Kelly to Livingston, and that's a lovely ball over the top, flown it down for Ross Tierney down the left wing. Livingston's played a lovely couple of balls like that already. Here's Devoy now, has he beaten the offside trap? He has a shot with his right boot, and that's a good save by Adamosu. And perhaps too tame a shot by
today. Obviously Feely, Kieran Kelly, Georgie Kelly, they're all big players in there.
Deegan marking Tierney in there. Burt goes to the front post, tries to flick it on, and that's cleared away by Doyle, picked up by Cornwall. He's going to send this one in again. He looks out to the left hand side. Tierney and Kelly up for it, ball bounce around, Kelly has a shot, comes off the boot of Adamosu, and it's a second goal for Georgie Kelly. The ball recycled. Drogheda United failing to deal with the set piece. And that is a brilliant finish by Georgie Kelly. It's Bohemians 2, Drogheda United 0.
You are looking at the league's top goal scorer, Georgie Kelly. 8 now this season. Fantastic finish.
And that really was. And it's one of those things where a striker, you just can't give up. Once that ball is still in there, you got to look for your chance. And Georgie Kelly certainly did that. It was a good ball floated back in by Cornwall. And it came off, I think, Carl O'Reilly in the end, or sorry, I should say Daniel O'Reilly.
Yeah. It's been unlucky, actually. You know, he's
just 14 conceded before they come up against Georgie Kelly. And I was at that game in Oriel Park. I should say not Oriel Park, Head in the Game Park. The 1-1 draw a few weeks back. And this is a much more convincing Bohemians performance. We see Chris Lyons taking the shot here. And that's easily palmed down by goalkeeper Talbot. And I'd say hot pink, yeah. Here's Talbot. His gloves are hot tonight, I'd say. He chips that one away to Burt. Brown gets up there for the header. Only as far as Wilson. Wilson inside to Livingston. Good solid performance again by Livingston in the middle of the Bohemians engine room. Swings the ball out to Feely on the right hand side. Looks for the run of Coote now. Coote will get to this first. No, he won't. Massey gets the note. It is Coote. He's into the box. Tries to pick out Tierney. Comes out to Burt. Burt tees this one up. Tries to bend that one in around the inside of the far post. But unfortunately for him, it goes wide. A top analysis team, and it is legendary goalkeeper Shane Supple taking the job tonight. So do stay tuned for the half-time analysis. It's Brown now heading that ball forward, and again Drogheda United lose possession. It's Burt to Kelly. Tries to find Devoy. The short pass is just a bit short, but Bohemians still manage to hold on to possession. Livingston to Wilson. Devoy now to Wilson. We haven't seen too many runs from Wilson down to the left-hand side. Puts the cross in, looking for Kelly. Cleared away. Tierney with a first-time shot as Massey made a poor clearance there for Drogheda, and Tierney just couldn't guide that one on target.
Been brilliant, very similar to ours as well. 1-2s with Kelly and Tierney over there. Been very similar to what Darragh Markey and James Brown have been doing. So I'm sure a lot to build on for both teams in the second half, regardless of the scoreline. And as well, Drogheda United very shaky at the back tonight, but of course, as we know, all teams defend from the front. I'm sure he'll have a few words for his team at half time as well. It might be a cup of tea, Sean. Here's Devoy now, a shot from just outside the box. That one goes well over, and he really was off balance when he shot that, leaning back, and it went up. Kane and James Brown going out as wing backs now, looking like going with two up front.
So here is Mark Doyle on the ball now for Drogheda, tackled by Feely. Devoy comes in to help out, finds Coote with the pass. Coote coming up the right hand side, tries to find Tierney. Tierney does well to dig that away from Gary Deegan, and Tierney's off. He's putting the Jets on. He's down on the inside right channel. Kelly steps over. Here's Burt. Burt smacks it home. And what a brilliant goal by Bohemians. The second half is just underway, and Drogheda United cock-hole once more. Some brilliant play. Ross Tierney does fantastically well to get that ball away from Gary Deegan. What a step over from Georgie Kelly. He's a man looking for a hat-trick. You'd have to hand it to him. He wasn't greedy there. He knew Liam Burt was the better option, and he absolutely smashed that one home past the Drogheda United goalkeeper, David Odumosu.
Very generous from Georgie Kelly there, but also a very intelligent play. Step over, Liam Burt. He had that shot in the first half where he put it wide. He wasn't missing this time. An absolutely smashing finish.
It's Dundalk 1, Longford Town 1. Vinnie Pert's first match back in charge of the Lily Whites. It'll be interesting to see how that one pans out. Here's Drogheda on the attack now. It's Mark Doyle picking up the ball here. That was a terrible effort there from Mark Doyle. I think it actually came off a standing foot before he shot. Yeah, and the less said about that, the better, as well as they have done down the corner. But here's Kelly now on the ball. The man who got the double in the first half finds the other goal scorer, Liam Burt, but he just couldn't get that out from under his feet. And it was the substitute coming in to tidy that one up, Killian Phillips. Here's Murray now for Drogheda to Kane.
They're trying to utilise the two wing backs now, Kane and James Brown. They've obviously played there.
Well, here's a shot. It was a snapshot there from Murray, and it was luckily claimed from a Bohemians perspective by
people you meet. I won't be surprised if he's shadow boxing at the half-time analysis. He's an absolute character, that man is.
But Supple, of course, a man who was loved dearly by Bohemians fans when he was between the sticks, and that place taken well by him, by James Talbot now over the last couple of seasons. Here's Ali Coote now on the ball for Bohemians. Finds Tierney on the edge of the box. He's into the box, and he's being... Why does he foul? Here's Kelly with the shot, and Kelly managed to get that ball past the goalkeeper, Odumosu, and it looked like Ross Tierney was fouled inside the box. The referee says play on. Georgie Kelly comes in, finishes his hat-trick. What a strike by the striker, Georgie Kelly. That's his second hat-trick of the season. The first one against Dundalk in that 5-1 win. They are now leading again by 4 goals after 54 minutes. Bohemians 4, Drogheda United 0.
2 words, Georgie Kelly. Unbelievable stuff. He's running right out there, but Ross Tierney was absolutely excellent there. They were just toying with the Drogheda defenders there.
I'm not sure what Dane Massey was doing there.
Yeah, every game it's just relentless from him. It's fantastic to see.
I know it's a bit of a cliche, an old-fashioned one, but the Duracell bunny, that's all I think about when I see Ross Tierney. He just never gives up.
Supercharged.
Here is a throw in now for Drogheda. It's Denny Corcoran trying to control that one in the box, as he so often did at Dalymount Park in that area. But this time he's well marshalled there by Conor Livingston.
Great pass.
Here's Dawson the boy picking up the pass now from Liam Burt. Tries to pick out Ross Tierney. It was a really good idea. Here's Kelly picking up the loose ball. Can he get the fourth? Good goalkeeping by Odamosu. And a second shot by Coote. And it's another brilliant save. And you have to say, for a bad night for the Drogheda United, number 23.
And the under-19 squad, essentially, just to bring him on the pitch, get him a bit of minutes in his legs.
Markey picks out Brown. He's inside the box. Has a shot on his left foot. That's blocked away by Tyreek Wilson, throwing himself in front of the ball. He's had a quiet enough night tonight, Tyreek Wilson. He's been brilliant all season, but that's a really crucial block there from him to try and keep this clean sheet. Here is Mallon now on the left wing, showing some of those fancy step overs he likes to do. Ball goes back to Buckley, and it's Ward. Ward has a shot, and it comes off the keeper. Kelly comes in. Referee says offside. And I wonder about that one. I'm not too sure if it was offside.
Look at from here.
He gets the cross in, flicked on there by Mullins, but Drogheda managed to clear that one away. And again, another dangerous situation for Drogheda to deal with. Almost conceding a fifth goal there. And you'd have to say all the substitutes are both playing well. Here's a ball over the top for Kelly. And Kelly knocks it into the back of the net. It was a brilliant ball by the substitute, Stephen Mallon.
Against, depends. More physical players, you might play Breslin. More technical players, you might play Wilson out there,
Yeah, we've certainly seen, Bows have 4 good full-backs, but tonight we've seen 4 of the best full-backs in the league, with Kane and Brown on one side, and of course Feely and the aforementioned Wilson on the other.
Great pass. Great vision by Keith Buckley there.
To Mallon. Mallon now inside the box. That's a lovely bit of skill there from Mallon. Has the shot deflected away, and that's really good defending there by Killian Phillips for Drogheda United. The familiar chant for Keith Ward we heard there from the Jolly stand just before this corner kick. Swings it in with the right boot. Kelly with the header. And a man who probably deserves a goal for his performance tonight. It's saved by...
So, it's been good defending here. Good defending,
Rob Cromwell there with 3 pieces of crucial defending for Bohemians in the late stages. And the corner kick. And it comes out to O'Reilly. And O'Reilly tries to hit that on target, but it goes over the bar.
Some really good experience heads to rely on. Dane Massey might not have the best game tonight, but he'll be raring to go next week. Denny Corcoran, Gary Deegan, these are big personalities to have in a dressing room, and I'm sure these guys will bounce back straight away. We'll be neck and neck with Drogheda for the next few weeks. I've no doubt about that. So I wouldn't be writing them off in this performance.
Ward here he's inside the box. He's going to have a shot, and it's a good save by Odamosu, the Drogheda United goalkeeper, who's had a tough evening there. It hasn't been all down to him.